Okay, so it seems that Twitch has been under fire from a lot of VTubers lately, and well, this one is pretty insane, because if you don't know, it is Twitch's VTuber week, right? And essentially they put out this kind of promotional video over on Twitter, essentially featuring a lot of your favorite creators. And I'll just leave this on mute in the background so you guys can see, but essentially they feature a lot of VTubers saying it's VTuber week, including a awful lot of hololive VTubers. I understand that they do have like a kind of contract now, but it is pretty crazy considering the lack of hololive streamers previously over on Twitch, and they've only joined recently. But yeah, you can see most of the biggest VTubers on the platform are here. Obviously you got Neurosama, Bao, all of these kind of people, right? And they say it's VTuber week, and we're celebrating the cutest virtual humans, cyborgs, animal hybrids, demon queens, and everything in between. Tune in now through November 20th, which is today, by the way, for all the VTubing madness, which I think is pretty crazy. They've obviously featured even more people here as well in terms of the creators. Today is the 20th of November, and this post was actually put up on the 17th of November, meaning that VTuber week is about 3 days, maybe 4 at a push. Which I think is absolutely insane. And obviously we all know the kind of history that Twitch has had in terms of their support for VTubers and how terrible it has been. Just recently we had the TwitchCon incident where essentially staff threw away kind of gifts for VTubers, including Chibidoki, including ironmouse, all of these people, right, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, rightfully so, people are not happy about this post, especially considering the treatment that VTubers do get over on the platform, right? And obviously you can see here there's a community note which has been fully approved and everything, saying Twitch has had a sustained culture of discrimination against VTubers, with disproportionately strict rules on attire, arbitrary bans for explanation, and recently throwing away gifts left for VTubers by fans at TwitchCon 2025. So yeah, obviously people are rightfully not happy about this, and people pointing at things out, saying, oh, even cooler, now you have a community note. Kitsu saying here, crazy how VTuber week is only 4 days, which yeah, 100% true, is crazy. But on Juju saying, what does this even mean? Bruce says, that's cool, I guess. And you can see that she's hiding in a bin. I feel like, she's not happy about this either. Again, I think it's absolutely crazy. And, I'm only saying VTubers rise. Obviously, some people trying to be positive about this. But again, everybody knows the true fashion and how, VTubers are treated over on Twitch. And you can see as well, even more stuff that has been coming out. We got people like this VTuber here saying, let's celebrate VTubers on Twitch. Shows off 4 hololive members who primarily stream on YouTube. Outstanding move, which yeah, 100% is true. They haven't celebrated some of the smaller VTubers maybe on the platform, whatever. They instead obviously showed off some of the hololive members who have been primarily streaming on YouTube. They're not particularly a big Twitch streamer at the they are a big Twitch streamer, but they haven't been majorly on Twitch for a little while now. Obviously they are trying to, and they are building up some kind of partnership, but for in terms of history and everything like that, I don't think they count whatsoever. But again, you got even more people as well, including Kiosha, saying Twitch doesn't care about VTubers. And obviously if you ever seen this meme, it's funny. But essentially, yeah, that's 100% true. Twitch does not care about VTubers, but for some reason they insist on putting up this front. I don't know if this is kind of planned, because they know how horrible they've been and all of the stuff that's happened with them. Maybe they're trying to do this to try to appease them or whatever. But again, it is absolutely ridiculous. And even you got Michi here saying, if I had a coin for every time I appear in an official Twitch video, not as myself, but for my POV as my friends, I'd have 2, which isn't much, but it's funny that I've appeared as just myself even once yet, man, which again, obviously, is pretty insane. And yeah, I mean, rightfully so, people like Banana Juju here saying, pretends to celebrate VTubers with a montage of the usual subsects and calls it a day. Also, last time I checked, a week has more than 4 days, which yeah, is insane. And then Rosie Balmu here saying, hey VTubers, since it's our week, I was wondering what they're doing to uplift us at all, since they don't say anything. I'm just a small fry, but how about fixing the view count metric? I'd rather have that than a showcase reel. Retweet if you agree. Hey Twitch, fix your view count metric. That's what VTubers want. Which, yeah, 100% true. You know, that is especially what VTubers want right now, as you know, it's been a big issue. We talked about stuff with like Megalodon VT and things calling this out, and yeah, I mean, it's been pretty insane, right? There's also been other creators as well talking about this. Obviously, people saying, how does one get John Twitch to notice them for this kind of thing? I appreciate the inclusion of variety creators, but I generally wish you know, I knew about more opportunities to get involved or show up as a creator. So obviously, some VTubers wanted to get involved in this. They say census results are in. What we learned is this feature post was not a sign-up thing they selected from a group of folks without notifying them. It was mostly either big guys or Twitch ambassadors. It wasn't posted in the partners Discord. I am in there. Creators Club was told about this, but the communication was bad, and no one who was selected until the post launched. A lot of people are mad and salty about this. They say, I hope my asking didn't come across as ungrateful. I asked with the solid intention to better myself or involve myself in more ways. Well, yeah, I think I can see it like that. I think they just want to get involved in stuff and kind of, you know, get the opportunity, because I can 100% understand that, right? And then you got another VTuber called Miss Lala actually clearing some stuff up about this, saying, just wanted to clear up a couple of things mentioned, as there are a lot of confused responses to your original post. The vertical short montage was made by Twitch's marketing team. There's no submission for it, and we were not told we were included. Those choices were made internally for a myriad of reasons. I will say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, meaning being involved with Twitch can definitely help. Ways to get involved is joining and being a part of a partner Discord and or the VTuber Creator Club. I don't even know what that is, but again, they have that. I say tuning into Twitch patch note streams and being engaged. That's pretty insane. I'm going to be honest. I don't think anybody's going to sit through a Twitch patch note stream, but hey, you know, I guess if you're, you know, desperate to get into one of these videos, sure. Being productive with feedback, meaning you're commenting on Twitch support product posts with positive feedback or constructive criticism. Again, you know, they're not going to want constructive criticism. Let's be real. You know, you got to be glazing them in the Twitch support account for you to even get considered to be featured on one of these videos, right? Or as they said, as in respectively communicating your honest opinion, which they read. Are you attending panels at TwitchCon and trying to get to know Twitch staff, seeking out how to be more involved? Are you making content doing streams that serve a greater purpose, like charity, advocacy, or innovation? Just to be clear, I'm not accusing, just putting out the questions to think about, and you can do all of the above, and there's no guarantee, but it does up the chance for more opportunities. Also, the submission some people were referring to was that at the beginning of the month within the VTuber Creator Club Discord for a chance to be featured in their blog highlighting VTuber Week, seen here. Please feel free to DM. I'm happy to answer any questions. So yeah, obviously they shared a bit of interesting information there to do with, you know, how stuff is selected for videos like this. And yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. You know, these were just kind of picked out, you know, by Twitch staff of whoever they think. And yeah, I do think it's pretty insane that, you know, they've been kind of called out this badly by so many people. Again, there's so many more tweets and replies on this. You can see it's got 1.5 million views and only 5.8 thousand likes. I mean, that's not the best of ratios I've seen. But yeah, people are not happy with this post because of how, you know, VTubers have been treated lately, and you know, how they've been treated at TwitchCon, how they've been treated at, you know, other events. And now they're trying to kind of suck up to them, which I think is, you know, hilarious. And yeah, the icing on the cake is the fact that for some reason, some of the Twitch staff thought a week was 4 days. And, you know, obviously, they're not stupid. You know, they're not dumb. They know that it's only going to be 4 days long. But for some reason, you know, because I'm assuming they have this agenda against VTubers, they decided to make their week 4 days long, potentially even 3. I mean, I would class it as 3 days, considering this came out on November 17th at 8 p.m. Like, heck, maybe even 2 days. It's close to 2 days. November 17th at 8 p.m. That's almost 2 days. So again, I think 4 days is even generous for them. Again, a whole week being, I don't know how that's even possible, bro. I don't know how that's even possible, but again, you know, it would be nice if they even just like finished it on a Sunday, but no, it's a random, Thursday, and apparently Twitch is concluding their week for today. Maybe that's the kind of office schedule that the Twitch staff go by. Whenever they say, "Oh, I'm in for a week of work," they're like, "I'm only in for about 3 to 2 days." Right, like maybe that's their usual schedule, and that's why they've gone by this. But hey, you never know. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the case, considering the terrible, kind of developments that they've been making. But yeah, that's essentially everything to do with the situation. I just kind of wanted to show it off because, again, I thought it was pretty hilarious that this was being so heavily under fire from a lot of VTubers who are like, wait a minute, this isn't right. And yeah, it's 100% true, right? They're 100% obligated to do that. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.